2 hours ago, a government panel approved emergency use authorization for the Pfizer vaccine. The FDA is expected to follow quickly, clearing the way for an initial rollout that cannot come soon enough. And in the past hour, Sonoma County announcing that effective Saturday, it is joining 5 other Bay Area counties in preemptively going under the state's stay-at-home order. And California just hit a new high in its daily death toll, recording 220 new fatalities yesterday and nearly 30,000 new cases. The 14-day positivity rate now stands at 9%, and the state's ICU availability has dipped below 10%. Nationwide, a single-day death toll passed 3,000 for the first time yesterday. That's more than the number of people who died on 9/11. The U.S. death toll now stands at more than 289,000. It's more than the entire population of Santa Cruz County.
KPIX5's Kenny Choi is standing by to break down the Bay Area vaccine rollout, but we begin our team coverage with CBS reporter Skyler Henry at FDA headquarters in Maryland.
Alan and Liz, good evening to you. So now we wait to see what the FDA has to say, given that its advisory panel has approved emergency use of Pfizer's coronavirus vaccine. And it is certainly a milestone, given the fact that this vaccine has been developed so quickly, but it also comes a day after another grim milestone, and that's the fact that more than 3,000 people have died from the coronavirus in just one day here in the U.S.
The race for a vaccine is in the final stretch.
The benefits of the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine outweigh its risks for use in individuals 16 years of age and older.
A group of experts voted to recommend emergency authorization for Pfizer's COVID vaccine.
So we do have a favorable vote.
It's now up to the FDA to give its approval. The commissioner has signaled support even as experts investigate 2 possible allergic reactions to shots in the UK.
We're working very closely with our UK partners to understand what went on with respect to those allergic reactions.
Before voting, the panel gave the public a chance to express concerns.
Given the process for reviewing new products usually takes 6 to 10 months, how could the FDA be as rigorous in weeks this time?
If the FDA gives the green light, vaccinations could begin within days, shattering all records for the speed of the vaccine's development.
As the virus surges across the country, the urgency is rising. The number of daily deaths topping 3,000 for the first time on Wednesday. Hospitals are preparing freezers for when the vaccine arrives.
Personally, I cannot roll up my sleeve fast enough to get this vaccination, and I guess I would urge the community, when it's that time, to do the same.
Shippers have already started delivering kits of equipment like syringes and masks, promising to make the vaccines their highest priority even as the holiday shipping season hits its peak.
President-elect Biden put out a statement earlier today calling today's emergency approval a bright light in a needlessly dark time, but he's also calling on the current administration to invest in more doses. He's also calling on Congress to pass a coronavirus relief bill as soon as possible. Now, the other important thing to note here is that if and when the FDA does approve this vaccine, it'll go out to frontline healthcare workers first, and then those inside of nursing home facilities after. We're here in Silver Spring, Maryland. I'm Skyler Henry, KPIX 5.
A local expert was on today's FDA panel. Dr. Haley Gans is a pediatric infectious disease specialist at Stanford Healthcare. We asked her why she voted to give the vaccine emergency approval.
All of the data was incredibly compelling in terms of the efficacy as well as the safety in allowing this vaccine to be used at this time. We just really want us all to get through this, and the best way that we can do that is to hold on and get vaccinated.
California will get about 327,000 doses of the Pfizer vaccine to start. About 1 in 5 are earmarked for the Bay Area. Here's the breakdown so far. It adds up to just under 68,000 doses. We're still waiting for numbers from Solano and Santa Cruz counties. KPIX5 reporter Kenny Choi is live in San Francisco with more on what the Bay Area rollout could look like once the FDA gives the green light. Kenny?
So, Liz, we know that the FDA doesn't have to follow the advice of the panel that gave the green light earlier today for these hospital workers. That they're at the very top of that list to get the vaccinations first. The sprint to get the COVID vaccine from the production line and into arms of the most vulnerable is getting close to the finish line.
It's a race against time.
But there's still a long way to go in the marathon to reach herd immunity and control the viral spread. California will initially receive more than 327,000 of these Pfizer COVID vaccine doses. San Francisco County will be given 12,000 next week. But there is hesitation to take the vaccine for many.
Some nurses are concerned about the vaccines having untoward adverse side effects that we just haven't heard about that could happen. Some people are actually concerned that they could get the COVID virus infection.
I believe that the evidence so far looks promising and reasonable, but I cannot promise you that surprises will not happen.
UCSF health officials told KPIX5 today it is strongly encouraging all of its workers to get COVID vaccinations, but will not mandate it. But if an employee declines, that person must wear personal protective equipment.
I don't think that it's necessarily the best recipe to try to push something down one's throat. It's much better to say, we have science, we have looked at the data, we have good data. They seem to be perfectly fine.
There are 3 tiers of healthcare workers. At the top of Tier 1 includes hospital workers and staff at skilled nursing facilities. The initial shipments to Bay Area counties won't even be enough to vaccinate those first 2 groups.
Kenny, how long will those other healthcare workers have to wait? And what about the general public? Are we still looking at spring or summer for them?
Yeah, that part is correct about the general public, Liz. As far as the time frame to lay out, that's a little bit more difficult for the other healthcare workers, and here's why. County health departments, most of them know how many doses they'll get next week and the week after that. But in the 4th week of December, most county health departments haven't been given that information.